Aloha. Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Today we get to work with the plaster. So this is your video on how to work with the plaster. It's very similar to paper mache with a few differences. Both paper mache and with the plaster, I strongly suggest you wear a cover-up, and I would not wear your nice clothes that day, and definitely not white, but that is your personal choice. So in the paper mache video, I already showed you how to make a form, ready to go. This is your plaster. It comes in strips like this, and it's got the white stuff is the plaster. I have water to get that plaster wet. I have a protection for my table, and I have scissors in case I need to cut the plaster just a little bit. So since my form's all ready to go, I'm gonna get started. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna get it wet. Remember, this is just as messy, if not messier, than the paper mache. But the plaster is thinner. It'll dry harder, but it's thinner than the paper mache. So in some ways, some of you might enjoy this just a little bit more. You will need a lot less plaster to do what you need to do than you did the paper mache. So for some of you, this experiment will really pay off, and it tends to mold quite well to whatever you're working on. And if you don't want all the holes, you just smooth it with your fingers. Make sure you overlap. Now I kind of want the ends of my paper candy to stand open a little bit more. So what I might need to do is take some extra paper to create a form to kind of hold that area open, because the plaster is a little bit heavier. Once it's on there, once it's wet, it can get heavier fast. Once it's all dried, you won't have any problems. Like with the paper mache, you really do kind of work a little bit on the fast side. And as I said, this should go a little bit faster for you because you don't need as many layers to do exactly what you want it to do. Let's use a big piece. Again, we will have a special spot for you to put this so that it may dry. The next time you come in, after you've covered it one time, the next time you come in, you will go back, evaluate it. What do you need to work on? It may just be sanding and painting from there. So that's it. That's all you have to do. Not bad at all, is it? And fun, enjoy getting messy.